Welcome, Sigma Sisters. Today we're diving into 10 unshakable reasons why Sigma females don't compromise themselves. In a world fixated on labels and social hierarchies, the Sigma female stands apart, grounded, intentional, and completely unbothered by shallow expectations. She values purpose over pretense, respects herself above all else, and refuses to play by rules that don't align with her authentic self. No simping, no pandering, just strength, independence, and clarity in every step she takes. Subscribe to the Sigma Sisterhood channel for more empowering insights, and let's get started. 1. Intentional in every choice. A Sigma female lives with precision and purpose. Every decision she makes, whether it's about her career, relationships, or personal growth, is deliberate. She doesn't act on a whim or let external pressures dictate her path. Instead, she evaluates her choices thoughtfully, balancing intuition with careful analysis. Society often rewards impulsive decisions or conformity, but a Sigma female resists the rush. She's not swayed by fleeting trends or the expectations of others. Instead, she envisions the bigger picture, weighing the long-term impact of her actions. This commitment to intentionality helps her sidestep unnecessary drama and stay on track with her true goals. Her relationships reflect this mindset. She doesn't choose friends or partners based on convenience or appearances. Instead, she seeks depth, loyalty, and genuine connection. Every bond she forms is meaningful, built on mutual respect and shared values. This calculated approach extends to how she spends her time and energy. While others might chase after short-term pleasures, she invests in what truly matters to her. This focus not only shields her from distractions, but also keeps her aligned with her authentic self. In a world full of noise and superficiality, her intentionality is her superpower. It's what sets her apart and keeps her grounded, no matter what challenges come her way. 2. Loyal to herself first. Being loyal to yourself isn't selfish, it's empowering. For the Sigma female, this principle is non-negotiable. She's there for the people she loves, but she refuses to sacrifice her well-being or values to appease others. Her first allegiance is to herself, and this self-loyalty forms the foundation of her strength. This doesn't mean she's cold or indifferent. On the contrary, she cares deeply about others, but she knows that constantly bending to meet their needs can leave her drained and unfulfilled. She's learned the hard way that overextending herself leads to losing sight of her own priorities. Her loyalty to herself acts as a filter. If a situation or person demands more than she's willing to give, or worse, disrespects her boundaries, she steps away. No guilt, no second-guessing. This inner clarity allows her to prioritize relationships and activities that genuinely nourish her, avoiding anything that feels like an emotional drain. By putting herself first, the Sigma female ensures she's showing up for others from a place of fullness. She's living proof that loyalty starts within. 3. Disinterest in the trophy mentality. For the Sigma female, relationships aren't about appearances or social clout. They're about authenticity. She has no interest in flaunting a trophy partner, friend, or social circle for the sake of impressing others. The shallow pursuit of status symbols in relationships feels hollow and exhausting to her. Society often promotes the idea that your value is tied to who you associate with, encouraging people to prioritize status over substance. But a Sigma female sees right through this. She doesn't care for superficial connections or people who only want to shine in the reflected glory of their associations. Her relationships are based on mutual respect, genuine care, and shared values. Rather than collecting impressive people, she surrounds herself with those who truly matter, people who understand and support her. These are often few in number, but they're the kind of connections that add real value to her life. This disinterest in the trophy mentality extends to all aspects of her life. She doesn't feel the need to show off material possessions, accolades, or accomplishments. Her sense of worth comes from within, not from external validation. This makes her approach to relationships refreshing and sincere, free from pretense or performative gestures. For the Sigma female, The beauty of connection lies in its authenticity, not its ability to impress others. This makes her an outlier in a world often obsessed with appearances, but it also makes her relationships deeply meaningful and fulfilling. Fourth, impervious to FOMO, fear of missing out. In a culture driven by FOMO, where everyone is scrambling to be everywhere and do everything, the Sigma female is a calming presence. She's completely immune to the fear of missing out. If she doesn't feel genuinely interested or aligned with an activity, event, or trend, she simply opts out, with no regrets. Her sense of self is rooted in her values and priorities, not in external validation or the need to keep up with others. She's mastered the art of enjoying her own company, which makes her perfectly comfortable with solitude. This self-assuredness allows her to focus on quality over quantity, choosing experiences that truly resonate with her instead of chasing every fleeting opportunity. When she does choose to engage, it's because she genuinely wants to, not out of obligation or the fear of being left behind. This deliberate approach not only saves her time and energy, but also ensures she's fully present in everything she does. Her immunity to FOMO is a superpower in today's hyper-connected world. While others are caught in the endless cycle of comparison and overcommitment, the Sigma female moves through life with clarity and peace, unshaken by the noise around her. 5. Values. Self-respect over temporary satisfaction. For the Sigma female, self-respect is the cornerstone of her identity. While others may compromise their values for short-term gains, whether it's approval, pleasure, or fitting in, the Sigma stands firm. She recognizes that fleeting satisfaction is not worth the cost of her dignity or sense of self-worth. This steadfast commitment to her principles is what sets her apart. She's not tempted by empty validation or shallow rewards. For the Sigma, the idea of sacrificing her integrity to win someone's favor or to enjoy a momentary thrill is out of the question. She understands that any situation requiring her to compromise who she is will only leave her feeling hollow in the end. Her unwavering self-respect empowers her to walk away from circumstances and people that don't align with her values. She has no problem saying no to situations that don't serve her, even if it means standing alone. This isn't arrogance, it's clarity. The Sigma knows her worth, and she's unwilling to settle for less. This deep self-respect not only shields her from toxic relationships but also sets a standard for how others treat her. People quickly learn that the Sigma won't tolerate disrespect or manipulation, which makes her a magnet for genuine, meaningful connections. Her relationships, whether personal or professional, thrive because they're built on mutual respect and understanding. By prioritizing her dignity and long-term fulfillment over temporary satisfaction, the Sigma female becomes a force of unshakable authenticity. She's not afraid to walk the path less traveled because she knows it leads to a life aligned with her true self. 6. Immunity to fixing or changing others. The Sigma female has no illusions about her ability to fix or save anyone. Unlike those who pour endless energy into changing others, she knows that people are who they are, and that real change can only come from within. This perspective stems from her grounded understanding of relationships. She values people for who they truly are, not for their potential. When someone's actions or values don't align with hers, she doesn't waste time trying to mold them into something else. Instead, she respects the reality of the situation and removes herself if necessary. This approach saves her from toxic relationships and emotional burnout. She's not here to play the role of savior or martyr. The Sigma understands that relationships thrive on acceptance and mutual respect, not on unmet expectations or futile efforts to reshape someone's character. Her immunity to the fixing trap also reflects her high standards for herself. She invests her time and energy into people and situations that feel right from the start. By refusing to engage in draining dynamics, she creates space for connections that are authentic, balanced, and fulfilling. This clear-headed approach to relationships protects her emotional well-being and ensures she remains focused on her own growth and happiness. The Sigma female doesn't settle for less, and she doesn't try to change others to fit her world. Instead, she seeks out relationships where mutual respect and acceptance are already present, allowing her to thrive without compromise. 7. Values. Freedom over security. The Sigma female thrives in the realm of independence and freedom. While society often glorifies the pursuit of stability and security, be it in careers, relationships, or lifestyles, the Sigma operates on a different wavelength. She understands that true fulfillment comes not from clinging to the safety of what's familiar, but from embracing the boundless potential of freedom. For the Sigma, freedom is more than a concept. It's a way of life. She values the ability to make her own decisions, chart her own course, and live by her own terms. This mindset might mean choosing a less conventional career path, walking away from a relationship that stifles her, or even pursuing hobbies and goals that others might deem impractical. Her love for freedom also means she is willing to take calculated risks. She knows that growth often lies just beyond the borders of comfort. While others might fear the unknown, the Sigma sees it as an opportunity for self-discovery and empowerment. Whether it's traveling solo, launching a business, or simply defying societal expectations, she's not afraid to leap into the unfamiliar. However, this doesn't mean the Sigma rejects security altogether. She understands its importance but refuses to trade her autonomy for it. For her, security must coexist with freedom, and she actively seeks out ways to maintain balance. She might work hard to build financial independence or set boundaries in relationships to ensure her freedom is never compromised. This value also extends to her interpersonal dynamics. She thrives in relationships where mutual independence is respected. The Sigma female doesn't need someone to complete her. She seeks a partner who supports her freedom and respects her individuality. Ultimately, the Sigma female's prioritization of freedom over security allows her to lead a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. She doesn't live to meet expectations or follow a script. Instead, she takes charge of her own narrative, crafting a life that celebrates her unique essence. 8. Refuses to compete or compare. In a world obsessed with competition and comparison, the Sigma female confidently steps out of the race. She doesn't measure her worth by how she stacks up against others. Instead, she focuses on her own journey, knowing that her path is uniquely hers and incomparable to anyone else's. This mindset stems from her profound self-awareness. The Sigma understands that comparison is a thief of joy and a distraction from her goals. She refuses to waste energy trying to outshine someone else or conform to societal ideals. For her, the real challenge lies in becoming the best version of herself, not in surpassing others. Her resistance to competition also reflects her abundance mentality. The Sigma doesn't view success or happiness as a limited resource. She believes there's enough for everyone and doesn't feel threatened by others' achievements. Instead, she celebrates them, knowing that another's success doesn't diminish her own. By stepping out of the comparison game, the Sigma female frees herself from unnecessary stress and insecurity. She focuses her energy on growth, creativity, and meaningful pursuits, rather than worrying about how she measures up. This self-assured approach makes her magnetic, as others are drawn to her authenticity and confidence. In relationships, the Sigma's refusal to compete creates harmony. She doesn't play petty games or seek to one-up her partner or friends. Instead, she values collaboration and mutual support, fostering deep and genuine connections. Her mindset also shields her from external pressures. While others may chase trends or societal standards, the Sigma stays true to herself. Whether it's her style, career, or lifestyle choices, she makes decisions based on her values, not on what others are doing. By rejecting competition and comparison, the Sigma female lives with a sense of peace and purpose. She's not interested in being better than anyone else. She's interested in being true to herself. And that, in itself, is her superpower. 9. Adapts to any situation. One of the Sigma female's most impressive qualities is her adaptability. While others may struggle to adjust to new circumstances, she thrives in change, finding opportunities where others see obstacles. This trait allows her to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Adaptability doesn't mean she compromises her identity. It's quite the opposite. The Sigma is deeply rooted in who she is, which gives her the confidence to embrace change without losing herself. She sees every situation, whether it's a career shift, a new social environment, or a personal challenge, as a chance to learn and grow. This flexibility stems from her keen observation skills and emotional intelligence. She quickly assesses her surroundings, understands the dynamics at play, and adjusts her approach accordingly. For example, in a professional setting, she can seamlessly transition between leadership and teamwork roles. In social situations, she knows when to take the spotlight and when to let others shine. Her adaptability also makes her a problem solver. The Sigma doesn't dwell on what's not working. Instead, she focuses on finding creative solutions. If one path doesn't lead to success, she simply pivots and tries another. This resilience ensures she doesn't get stuck no matter how daunting the circumstances. But adaptability doesn't mean the Sigma accepts every situation as it is. If she finds herself in an environment that conflicts with her values or goals, she's not afraid to walk away. Her flexibility is always balanced by her boundaries, ensuring she remains true to herself while embracing change. In relationships, her adaptability fosters understanding and compromise. She values harmony and is willing to adjust her perspective to strengthen her connections. However, she expects the same effort from others and won't stay in relationships that demand her to suppress her individuality. Ultimately, the Sigma female's ability to adapt is a testament to her strength and resourcefulness. She doesn't fear change, she welcomes it, knowing it's an integral part of growth. This mindset not only helps her overcome challenges, but also opens doors to new possibilities, allowing her to lead a dynamic and fulfilling life. 10. Maintains a mysterious aura. The Sigma female's air of mystery is one of her most captivating qualities. Unlike others who may overshare or seek constant validation, she keeps her personal life and inner thoughts guarded. This doesn't stem from secrecy but from a sense of self-containment and discernment. Her mysterious nature isn't a strategy, it's an extension of her personality. The Sigma values meaningful connections and doesn't feel the need to broadcast every detail of her life. She shares selectively, revealing layers of herself only to those who've earned her trust. This makes her an enigma, sparking curiosity and intrigue wherever she goes. What makes this trait even more compelling is her authenticity. The Sigma doesn't create a facade to appear mysterious. Her aura comes naturally. It's a result of her introspective nature, her preference for depth over superficiality, and her ability to remain composed in any situation. This mysterious quality extends to her ambitions and actions. The Sigma doesn't announce her plans or seek external validation. Instead, she works diligently behind the scenes, letting her results speak for themselves. This approach not only protects her energy, but also adds an element of surprise when she accomplishes something extraordinary. Her mystery also makes her a magnet in social settings. People are drawn to her quiet confidence and want to learn more about her. However, she doesn't allow curiosity to compromise her boundaries. The Sigma is skilled at maintaining control over what she reveals and to whom. In relationships, her mysterious aura keeps the spark alive. She doesn't lay all her cards on the table at once, ensuring there's always more to discover. This keeps her partner intrigued and engaged, while also ensuring her independence remains intact. The Sigma female's mysteriousness is not about withholding but about preserving. She values her privacy and knows that her energy is precious. By sharing herself thoughtfully, she maintains her power and leaves a lasting impression on those lucky enough to know her. The Sigma female is a force of nature, a unique blend of independence, intelligence, and authenticity that defies societal norms. She is the embodiment of quiet power, choosing to walk her own path with unwavering confidence and grace. Her ability to balance self-reliance with meaningful connections, to adapt without compromising her identity, and to maintain a sense of mystery makes her a rare and inspiring presence. What sets the Sigma female apart is her unapologetic authenticity. She isn't defined by external expectations or trends. Instead, she creates her own narrative, guided by her values and passions. This authenticity empowers her to achieve her goals while staying true to herself, making her a role model for those seeking to live life on their terms. Her adaptability and resourcefulness allow her to thrive in any situation. Whether she's leading a team, solving complex problems, or pursuing personal growth, the Sigma approaches challenges with resilience and creativity. Her self-sufficiency is not about isolation, but about knowing she has everything she needs within herself to succeed. Yet, the Sigma female is far from detached. She values deep, meaningful connections and brings authenticity to her relationships. Her quiet confidence and emotional intelligence foster mutual respect and understanding, creating bonds that are as genuine as they are enriching. The Sigma female's journey is a testament to the power of individuality. She proves that you don't need to fit into predefined roles to make an impact. By embracing who she is and staying true to her path, she inspires others to do the same, challenging them to think beyond the surface and discover their inner strength. In a world that often celebrates noise and conformity, the Sigma female's quiet strength stands out. She is a reminder that success doesn't always shout. Sometimes it moves with purpose, dignity, and a touch of mystery.